One kind of digital dollar that everybody can use is the CBC. The US government would completely support it and the Federal Reserve would issue back and oversee it. With advantages including immediate payment settlement, cross-border transactions and facilitating greater financial access, this might be utilized in place of existing payment systems. More than 130 nations are considering creating their own government-backed digital currencies. Pilot projects are already underway in Saudi Arabia, India, China and Russia. There may be a digital euro pilot as early as 2028. However, even if the workings of digital currency are becoming increasingly evident, the United States still lags far behind. These are the exact phrases that belong to the US Congress. Without a doubt, the US Congress has stated unequivocally that XRP is acceptable in the US. This isn't limited to financial institutions and banks. Both domestic and international transactions are possible using XRP. The US Federal Reserve is a prime example of this. Why is this important? The US Congress is aware of the global shift. Ripple is collaborating with China, India, Brazil and other nations to establish their own digital currencies that will be issued by their central banks. The United States does not wish to lag behind in this transition. And do you know which business they are collaborating with? Indeed, Ripple. Welcome back to Moneyside, the go-to resource for anything XRP. Similar to the BRICS nations, South Africa, China, India, Russia and Brazil have collaborated to develop a digital currency that all five may use. The United States is following suit. Allow me to play a video that demonstrates how, back in 2015, Ripple and the US Federal Reserve discussed CBDCs. Despite the apparent disputes between Ripple and the SEC, this historical background demonstrates that Ripple and the US have been collaborating behind the scenes. This collaboration increased the likelihood that Ripple would prevail in the SEC case. Do you recall how, in 2015, Ripple presented the FedNAB payment system to the Federal Reserve? Ripple was not given credit for the system's release by the Fed. You can find hints by going deeper. With transaction speeds of just 3 to 5 seconds, the Federal Reserve discussed a potential partnership with a blockchain startup that may facilitate quick and simple payments. Gary Gensler has frequently raised the prospect of the US Federal Reserve utilizing Ripple. Gensler trusted the Federal Reserve, which expanded its payment system to include XRP and Ripple, allowing it to be utilized for both domestic and international transactions. Let's now discuss current affairs. Riverbank is now a part of the FedNet payment network. Using the RippleNet system, Riverbank is a well-known Ripple payment partner. Let's dissect this. This is not merely a bank. This payment processor uses the xCurrent and xRapid services on RippleNet. Both of these services employ XRP in its ledger to provide on-demand liquidity. It's obvious that xRapid, xCurrent, and RippleNet, all of which are based on XRP, will be involved since Riverbank has joined FedNet. This indicates that XRP can now be used by the FedNet payment system to satisfy its cross-border funding requirements. Therefore, if XRP's applications and advantages increase, its value should also increase. This is wonderful news for your investment if you own XRP and are keeping an eye on it. The inclusion of XRP in standard financial systems is not merely an indication of the coin's potential utility, it demonstrates how the global corporate landscape is evolving. As traditional banking systems become aware of how quick, effective and affordable blockchain technology like Ripple's are, a paradigm change is taking place. Furthermore, Gary Gensler's backing, and the subsequent steps made by institutions such as Riverbank, are only the beginning. As more businesses become aware of and utilize XRP and related technology, the whole financial sector will be impacted. I have some wonderful news for my readers before we continue. For XRP, I have an offer. To participate, simply complete these 3 simple steps. Give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, enable alerts, and tell your friends and family about it. I'll see to it that these procedures are followed when we select our fortunate winner. I wish everyone luck. We will announce the winner once we achieve 600,000 users. Let's return to the topic of discussion, the value and growing significance of XRP. We've discussed how the majority of Americans want to utilize it, and how the US Federal Reserve is interested in it. However, others outside of the US are now realizing the potential utility of XRP. Some governments are investigating its potential, including the EU with its digital euro project, and the BRICS countries. Our films on these subjects go into greater detail regarding the use of XRP in the BRICS nations' CBDC and Europe's digital euro initiative. To reiterate our core argument, the US wants to use XRP to improve the efficiency of cross-border trades, in addition to considering it as a potential CBDC, as we covered in a previous video. This holds true for all domestic and international banking transactions, not only those involving CBDCs. Let's examine the implications of this for XRP's future worth. As more people utilize XRP, particularly large financial institutions like the US Federal Reserve, its value will fluctuate. Ultimately, a coin's value is mostly determined by how helpful it is. The advantages that a digital asset like XRP immediately adds to transactions are not the only consideration when it is incorporated into large financial institutions. It's also about the confidence and trust that are gradually developed. The global financial system is undergoing rapid change. As digital transactions become more common, individuals want to be able to transmit money across borders swiftly and affordably. The role of cryptocurrencies, particularly well-known ones like XRP, is crucial. Large nations and financial organizations' support could be the catalyst that elevates XRP to a new level. This is a critical moment for both fans and corporations. With all of its links and backing, XRP's current trajectory suggests a promising future. However, as with any investment, it's critical to be informed, monitor changes, and base decisions on extensive research. Could we expect XRP to hit $10,000? This question has been receiving a lot of attention in the crypto community. Soon we'll tackle it. Multinational corporations, particularly those in North America, are showing an increasing amount of interest in the XRP list. As the cryptocurrency industry expands, more than 130 countries currently use digital currencies. XRP is frequently mentioned as a leader. What may XRP be worth then? The range of speculations is from $10,000 and an astounding $35,000. This is due to the possibility that it could be involved in global central bank-run digital currencies or CBDCs. What does this signify? As more nations use XRP for cross-border transactions, there is a possibility that it will eventually become the norm. The VA Hill Capital executive director clarified this. If XRP becomes the universally accepted currency, it would be a huge deal for the wealth of the world to flow through the ledger. Despite the abundance of XRP, its value may increase, because to the high demand, putting it in the $10,000, $35,000 range. Experts and enthusiasts alike are anticipating these XRP forecasts and values. Remember that I'm not a qualified financial advisor. These films are just intended to be fun, not educational. I always advise my audience to conduct independent research and consult experts before making any financial decisions. I appreciate you listening. If you enjoyed the film, kindly like and subscribe. Remember to give it a thumbs up and click the follow button. Make sure the alerts are turned on as well so you may be informed as soon as I publish something new. I can't wait to see you again in the upcoming film. Take care.